Hey guys, Coop here. Long time no see. Took a little bit of time off to spend the holidays with Mama Coop and redesigned my Paracord jig. I've been wanting to do this redesign for quite a while, and I finally got a chance during the holidays to sit down, do the math, and get it all worked out. As you can see here before you, you've got what, 5 buckles here, 6 buckles, 4, 5, 6 buckles. These are pretty much your most commonly used buckles, all the way from the big 1-inch all the way down to a small shackle. And this big giant 1-inch is probably the biggest anybody will ever use. This jig will accommodate every buckle, and no more having to have permanently attached buckles to your jig. I've replaced the permanently mounted buckle attachments with movable. You just take your buckle apart, you got the flat end here, the male end or female end, you set it on the jig, you get it lined up right on your plate, pull back on the nut a little bit, finger tighten it down, you're zeroed. You do the same thing on the other end. Now you're zeroed. Now you're ready to work. You just pop your buckle in there, pop your buckle in there, and you go to town. When you're done, you undo the two, and you've got your bracelet done. And the adjustable buckle mounts will slide, like I said, they'll slide to any size buckle that you could possibly use. And you just tighten them down with your fingers. Now moving on to the slide. I've moved the slide pin. We're going to move these buckles in a minute. I had a lot of people asking me, you know, about the bolt coming out the back side, because used to on my old jigs, I had a center hole down the middle, and my bolt would stick out on the back side. As you can see, no more. It doesn't stick out anymore. I've got a T-track in there. It's not a T-track, it's just a T-groove and a bolt. When you tighten this down, you just tighten it down finger tight. She's there. She's rock steady, and she's not moving. A lot of people were saying that they were tightening them down real tight and it was, you know, wallering out the wood. Well, that's not going to happen anymore. It's all been improved. So this jig will pretty much do a lot of stuff. You can make up to a 20-inch project or more. You can actually go all the way to 20.5 inches with this jig. There's a lot of jigs on the market that for the same price I sell mine for, that only do 15 inches, 18 inches, 12 inches, but this jig will go to 20 inches long. Anyway guys, this is the new setup. Of course you still got your pins. Here's your pin holes. Still comes with 4 pins, so you can do your keychains and your lanyards. It's made out of #1 pine. One of the things over the years that I've tinkered with when I've been making jigs is always banging your knuckles on the jig. With our jigs, we don't have the 1-inch top plate and slide, because to me, with my big old fat fingers, when I'm trying to make a bracelet, those 1-inch boards, I would always hit my knuckles. So with this jig, we've raised it up to 1 3/4 inches to give you plenty of room when you're making your bracelets, that you're not going to hit your knuckles. You're not going to, you know, bang your knuckles on the actual jig. We have a permanently mounted ruler that is inlaid. It also acts as a track to keep your slide from rotating back and forth. As you can see, your slide runs nice and smooth. It doesn't turn. Just tighten it down with finger tight, and she's there. She's not going anywhere. Anyway, guys, I tried my best to keep my price at $35 with free shipping. I can no longer do that with this jig. I had to raise the price $5. Just $5 because I got away from the wing nuts and went with the knurled nuts on everything. The extra hardware I had to add, it ended up costing about $5 more. But with the improvements and the free shipping, $40, in my opinion, is still a fantastic price. Anyway, guys, you want to put your comments and questions down below. I'll be more than happy to answer anything you post. If you guys are interested in a jig, my email address will be down below with all the other information. You guys contact me. I'll also put the email address right up here, so you guys contact me if you are interested in a jig. And this same jig will also be available in your starter kit, which the starter kit, I had to raise that too. So it will be $55 or $60 instead of $55. Now it's $40 for the jig to anyone in the lower 48 states of the United States. Outside of the U.S., I'm sorry guys, there has to be an extra $20 charge for the extra shipping. Same goes for the starter kit. The starter kit is now $60. Same jig, and you still get all your other stuff. Outside the U.S., it's an extra $20 shipping, guys. Anyway, guys, like I said, if you want to put your comments and questions down below, I'll be more than happy to answer anything you post. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. It means a lot to me. And you guys all know we've got the Facebook page up and going, along with Twitter, Google+, Instagram, and Pinterest. Links for those will all be down below. You guys want to go over and check us out on one of them, all of them, or none of them, it's entirely up to you. And with all that being said, my friends, old Coop's pretty much going to say, Coop out.